Good evening and welcome to another show. This is On Stage from Channel 20 here in Olean. And this evening I've got USA Rocker, a band from Salamanca that I'm sure that you'll recognize. And I'd like to introduce them to you right now. This is the lead guitarist, Danny Oliverio. And this is an old local person you might recognize, Bruce Erway. And then we've got Shawn Chamberlain down at the end, and he is USA Rocker's drummer. Welcome to the show, guys. Glad you showed up. You just got back from Buffalo, you tell me. So what you been doing in Buffalo, Dan?
Well, we got some work done on our PA. We just picked up a new system, and unfortunately we didn't accomplish too much today, but we're supposed to pick up a new PA, a new mix board, and a new light show.
More lights, huh?
More lights, more PA.
Sounds like you might be preparing for something special.
Yeah, well, actually we talked it over, all us guys, and we'd like to go down to Florida for the winter and get out of the snow for a while and just take some chances down there, you know, see how it works out.
So you're making some moves towards making plans doing that here this winter after Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
You really are?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That is excellent news. But you're still going to play a couple places around here before you go, aren't you, maybe?
Yeah, we're playing till what, the 1st?
Or the 4th.
Or the 4th, yeah. We might stay the whole weekend rather than travel on over the weekend.
Mm-hmm. Boy, that'll be good news, real good news. When you go down there, being just a three-piece band, you've walked into other establishments here in the area and they find out you're just a three-piece and you put out all the power that you do. Are they quite surprised in that? Do you get anyone commenting on that?
Yeah, actually, we do get a lot of comments. Sometimes some of the people, they ask us, they go, geez, what happened to your keyboard player? Yeah. You know, we might play there 3 or 4 different times. They don't realize that we're a three-piece band, which is crazy. So we've never had a keyboard player. Have we, Bruce?
No.
Well, good. I'm glad that you remembered that. The tunes that we're going to hear tonight, they're all original tunes, of course. Did you write all of them?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you probably have another album full that you want to record.
Oh, yeah.
Of originals.
We've got so much stuff. All we're really looking for is just an avenue to get it out there.
Mm-hmm. And Bruce, do you lend some creative words or along those lines? Do you like to put pen to paper occasionally yourself?
Not much. Usually what I do is Dan puts down the whole basis of the whole song, and I try this little piece in here and this little piece, and maybe this will sound good, or Dan will have a suggestion, I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
And we just kind of slap things around for a little while and work around harmonies and stuff and see what's the best fitting of things.
Mm-hmm. Well, the name USA Rocker has certainly been in this area for a good long time. How long have you been going under that name now?
That's a good question. Maybe...
1.5, 2.
Yeah, about probably 2 years.
Mm-hmm. And you've got some roots that take you back in your early days of playing lead guitar, all the way back with someone who has made it from the Buffalo area. Let's tell the audience a little bit about that gentleman.
Billy Sheehan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he pretty much speaks for himself, an incredible bass player.
Mm-hmm.
And we were good friends. We played together for about 3 years in the band Talus.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy, he deserved it. He was a great, tremendous musician. Bruce knows him well. I introduced him.
My favorite people.
But I bet Bruce, had some other bass players that you've probably have a style that you've admired also, haven't you?
Billy.
Billy.
And Billy.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
McCartney a lot.
Mm-hmm. Shawn, are you just a brand new drummer in this area, or how did you link up with these two here?
Well, it's kind of... I've been taking drums for a while, and my mom knew about it because she just came back to this area, and she introduced me to Dan because she said that they needed a new drummer, and I went and auditioned for him and started working out slowly.
Slowly but surely.
You like being out there with these two seasoned
Nuts.
musicians from the area. I'm going to compliment you here.
We do try.
I figured I better get that in.
Yeah, you had to fill a position that was very unexpected, and I'm sure that you knew all too well that you were going to fill the seat of Rocco Oliverio, who Danny's brother, companion, fellow rock and roller, and mainstay
Oh, yeah.
for all your life.
Definitely.
And he's no longer here. You lost Rocco a year ago. This month, you tell me.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing something at the end of the show very special. Instead of me closing with the calendar, we've got a song that Dan wrote in memory of his brother, and we're going to be dedicating that to Rocco Oliverio at the end of the show. So you want to stay tuned for the entire half an hour. And I want to take this break right now for a commercial, and we'll come back and mention real quick the name of the other 3 tunes that we're going to be hearing tonight, done by USA Rocker. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the show. I'd like to ask a little bit about the crowd response that USA Rocker receives from all over our vicinity. How far out do you usually like to book?
Well, we travel all through Pennsylvania. Jamestown's been real good to us. People have been very supportive of our original music, and pretty much that's what that made our band get into the original avenue. The response from the original music. They've always been a real backbone for us.
Yeah, they always treated us real good.
Yeah, always.
Came around, we used to jam the places out there. And it made you feel real good.
Yeah,
You'd settle down
sometimes
and do a
that's
good
lacking, sometimes, and some of the live performances, unfortunately, years ago it seemed like everybody was a little more enthusiastic about coming out to hear a live band, but that area's been real good to us. In Pennsylvania especially also.
Well, we played those concerts and went
Yeah.
over real well.
Yeah.
Where was that, the concerts?
Out in Marshburg
Oh, yes, up at an establishment up there.
warehouse.
Yeah, we played with Rare Earth, which was an excellent band. Percussion, they really got the people going.
Billy Powell from Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner.
Did you get a chance to talk with these folks, too?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I bet that was fun, too.
it was. We all had the same dressing room, so.
One of the roadies wanted to get his album signed by Billy Powell and took it to the wrong guy.
He didn't know which one
Billy
was
Powell got his hair all cut off. And the guitar player looked just like he used to years ago.
Yeah, I thought he was.
So he went up and he's handing him these albums, asking him for his autograph, and here comes this other guy, and his hair's all real short, yo-high and stuff. It was funny.
Well, rock and roll does take its changes, doesn't
Sure
it, through
does.
the years?
Sure does.
Well, I'm real glad that you came on the show,
Well, thank you for having us.
and I wish
Really
you
appreciate
so
it.
much success with your venture getting out of the area. And
Yeah.
I'll be keeping tabs, don't worry.
Okay, good. That's
I
good.
want to introduce to you the tunes that we're going to be featuring tonight from USA Rocker. The first one will be a tune written by Dan called Box Lunch. And the second one will be Sarah, a slow song. And the next one is called Merry Go Round. And the song we're going to finish the show with is called Old Plugger. And that is a dedication from Dan and the band to Rocco Oliverio. So thank you very much for joining us. Have a good Christmas holidays, and I'll see you on Christmas night with a kind of a special surprise for you. Thanks again for coming on the show, guys.
Thank you.
For having us.
Merry Christmas.
Can't afford a new car, can't afford a new shirt.
Bye.